Back on BTN Live, Dave Revsine, Gerry, DiNardo with you. Iowa, of course, headed to the Outback Bowl to take on LSU. And there had been some thought that this might be the final game as a Hawkeye for all Big Ten tackle Brandon Scherff. Very high on a lot of the draft boards of the NFL analysts, but he decided within the last week to come back to Iowa for his final season of eligibility. And to get a little more information on that, we are happy to welcome Brandon Scherff in now from our studio in Iowa City. And Brandon, congratulations on your decision. Take us through your thought process.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And on Sunday, my family and Coach Brian Ferentz and Coach Kirk Ferentz sat down, and I had it in my mind that I was going to stay, and having that meeting with them, really just confirmed it. And I'm happy with my decision, and I can't wait.
Well, what were the factors that went into the decision? How did you arrive at the decision to come back?
I really, I just love playing, college football. I love being around Iowa City, playing in Kinnick, around the best fans in the nation, and just really I can improve myself in so many areas of football. Pass protection, run blocking. I can get smarter and play faster, and then obviously finishing more at the second level. That's one of my goals, and we got to send the seniors out right here pretty soon. Did you solicit feedback from NFL people? No, I haven't talked to anybody. I just, Coach Ferentz he had a little bit, but I'm not worried about that. I made my decision, and we're looking forward to it.
Brandon, congratulations on the bounce-back year, you and your teammates. Disappointing year last year, and then a disappointing first game against NIU. How'd you guys keep it together and not go back and say, oh, here we go again? What made you fight through that opening game loss to have a great year? Right.
NIU's a heck of a football team. They came in here and they played the full 60 minutes, and that's something we didn't do, and that's something we kept pushing for the whole season. And we finally, there at the end of the season, began to work the full 60 minutes, and we just said keep your heads up and really just look at the game film, see what was going wrong, and we came in, corrected it, and then we turned it around and we had a heck of a season.
The matchup with LSU, another Big Ten SEC matchup. I find the matchup at the line of scrimmage most interesting because the two programs are known for line play. Iowa's known for their offensive line play. LSU's known for their defensive line play. I know you haven't watched any tape yet, but early thoughts about that matchup.
Right, we're looking forward to it. LSU's a heck of an opponent. SEC's a fantastic conference, and just getting back to the bowl game, getting down in Florida over Christmas break, we're really excited for it, and we're just going to start preparing, and we'll play the game on January 1st.
Brandon, you are 6'5" and 315 pounds. I know you were actually a little bit heavier than that when you arrived in Iowa City, and yet early on in your high school career, you were a quarterback. Paint that picture for us. Tell us a little bit about your game as a QB.
Since fourth grade, my flag football coach had me at quarterback, and I just came in high school, wanted to play quarterback, and I beat out the quarterback here, and we should have probably made the switch, but I enjoyed it while it lasted, and I'm happy to be here.
Well, tell me a little bit about your game. Were you a drop back passer? Were you a scrambler? What kind of QB were you?
Drop back. I tried scrambling every once in a while. I was more of the pocket passer, but whatever the team needed me to do, I'll try to get that 2nd and 5 on a QB sneak. It happens sometimes. So,
Brandon, give us a sense of what a team's schedule is from the last game to the bowl game. How much do you practice? How do you practice? How do you deal with finals? Just give us a sense of what the schedule's like from now until the LSU game.
Yeah, this week we're having lifting during the week, and that's so we can because finals are coming up next week, and everybody's got to make their classes to see what when their test is, just review for the test, and and then Friday and Saturday we'll have practice. It'll probably be full pads or somewhat to full pads, and we'll just have finals week next week, so we'll practice, and then we'll start up next weekend, and probably be full pads again, and then Christmas Eve we're heading down to Florida, and it'll probably be the same.
What's your toughest final?
My toughest final, athletic training.
Really? What's your easiest, and let's hope the professor's not watching tonight, what's your easiest final?
Oh, inequality in American sport.
All right.
Brandon Scherff, Iowa offensive tackle. Thanks a lot for your time, Brandon, and best of luck to you against LSU.
Thank you. Appreciate it.